Hey, what's up guys? It's J-rum, and I'm back with a cool little tip for you guys today. Now, this isn't part of my top 5 mix tips, but this is something that I wanted to bring some attention to, mostly for artists and beat makers. And what I'm noticing is when I'm getting some songs sent back to me from artists, it seems like the leveling of their vocals is really loud and it's kind of distorted. And one of the problems is it's partially the beat maker's fault and it's partially the artist's fault. Now, let me explain what I'm talking about. When you get a beat and you buy a beat from somebody, if you're just leasing the MP3 or the wave and you're not really getting the consolidated stems or the track outs, you're recording on something that's already mastered. Here's what I mean. I'll get rid of this real quick. When you're getting a song, now this is like a film score, like spoken word track. It's not really like a beat per se, but if you can see the levels, I'll just play a loud passage and we're gonna check in ozone and just see how loud it is. Okay, so it looked like we peaked about 11 RMS. That's really high because it's already mastered. That's not a bad thing, but when an artist goes to record over this or another beat that they purchased that's already limited and pre-mastered, then you're automatically going to have to raise your gain either on your mic preamp or your audio interface to match the volume of this song. And in return, you're turning up your background noise, your signal flow, and you're not getting a good level because you're trying to match something that's already mastered. So what I've been doing probably for the past half a year now, maybe a little bit longer, is when I make a beat, I don't master inside that session. I have a mix and I export that mix, which would be this. And now see, this is the same song and this is the mix of it, and this is what I export my stems out as. So all of my stems will add up to this mix. And then I have a separate session where I master it. And I do this for two reasons. When I provide this to the artist, they're gonna have my master, which they can hear how I kind of wanted the song to be. And then I provide them a mix to record over. If you're trying to match this level when you're recording, I guarantee you're going to get a solid, non-crazy, hot, loud mix with your vocals. Not mix, but recording, I should say. And what that does is it gives you more headroom in the future, you know, when it comes down to the mixing and mastering side of it. Now, there isn't a workaround for this. So for artists who lease MP3 tracks, all you have to do is just turn the song down, you know, like halfway almost, to get a decent level where it's not too crazy loud and your levels are going to be nice. But you're going to say, well, then when I go to master it, how do I do that? And I see a lot of artists struggle with this, and when they send it back, what happens is they master the song with their vocals already loud and then the beats already pre-mastered, and then they limit that, and then you're taking away all the peaks, all the dynamics, and your songs are sounding worse than what it should be. The fix to this is to lower the track that you're recording over. Record your vocals and everything, get a nice balance like that, then either mute the beat or totally get rid of it out of your session. Then you're going to kind of pre-master your vocals, not all the way, bring up the levels. Then you're going to open up a new session, bring back the beat at full volume, bring back your vocals after you pre-mastered them, and then you can lay them over that. I know it's kind of hard, but this is for those who don't have the money to buy track outs and stuff like that. And then my tip to the producers and beat makers is to provide a mix for your track outs, because if you only offer them the master and then the stems, yeah, they can just use the stems one by one and then they'll export it out and then they'll have this mix. But what I like to do is kind of make it easier for them. So provide the mix and everybody's happy. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.